Hello everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to share some important updates about the RRB NTPC Graduate Level 2025 recruitment. On this first slide, you'll see the main highlights. The notification is out for 5810 posts under CEN number 62025. Over the course of this presentation, we'll go through the key details, eligibility criteria, application process, and important dates. So let's get started. Welcome to this slide on introduction. Here, I want to set the stage for our entire presentation by highlighting the key points we'll be exploring. We'll start by discussing the core concepts that underpin our topic, making sure we understand the fundamental ideas. It's important to see how these ideas connect to the bigger picture, so I'll be emphasizing their relevance and significance. Throughout, my goal is to make these concepts clear and engaging, helping you see how they fit into the overall theme of our discussion. So, let's dive in and lay a strong foundation for what's to come. Let's take a closer look at the key highlights. First, I want to emphasize the most important points that we've covered so far. These highlights serve as a quick summary of the core insights and trends we've identified. They help us understand what really stands out in the overall picture. As we go through each point, think about how they connect to the broader theme of this presentation, which is about driving growth through innovation and strategic planning. These highlights are not just isolated facts. They form the foundation for the next steps and decisions we need to make. So, keep these key points in mind as we move forward in the discussion. Let's take a closer look at the vacancy breakdown. Here, we're diving into how vacancies are distributed across different areas. This helps us understand where the most significant gaps are and where opportunities might lie. We'll see which sectors or regions are experiencing higher vacancy rates, which is crucial for our overall strategic planning. Highlighting these key points allows us to target our efforts more effectively. Remember, understanding where vacancies are concentrated ties back to our broader goal of optimizing resources and addressing workforce needs efficiently. So, as we go through this, keep in mind how these insights connect to our overall objectives of improving staffing and service delivery. Let's take a look at the salary structure and benefits for these pay levels. For pay levels 4, 5, and 6 under the 7th CPC, the initial basic pay ranges from $25,500 to $35,400. This provides a clear idea of the starting salary bracket for these levels. In addition to the basic pay, there are several allowances that significantly enhance the overall compensation package. These include Dearness Allowance, or DA, which helps counter inflation, House Rent Allowance, or HRA, to assist with accommodation costs, Travel Allowance, or TA, for commuting expenses, Medical Allowances, the National Pension System, NPS, Railway Passes for travel, and various other benefits. These allowances are designed to provide financial support and improve the quality of life for employees at these levels. Overall, the combination of the basic pay and allowances makes the total compensation package quite comprehensive and attractive. This structure aims to motivate employees, ensure fair compensation, and connect to the broader goal of employee welfare and organizational growth. Let's take a closer look at the eligibility criteria. These are the key requirements that determine whether someone can participate in this program or initiative. First, we need to consider the specific qualifications or conditions that applicants must meet. These could include factors like age, income level, geographic location, or other relevant characteristics. It's important to understand that these criteria are designed to ensure that the program reaches the right audience and achieves its intended impact. Additionally, we'll want to look at any documentation or proof needed to verify eligibility. This helps streamline the process and makes sure that everyone is evaluated fairly. Remember, meeting these criteria is essential for moving forward in the process. Overall, clear eligibility criteria help us focus our resources effectively and ensure that those who need the support most are the ones who benefit. So, understanding these key points is crucial for both applicants and administrators alike. Today, I want to walk you through the selection process, which is a critical part of our overall strategy. First, we focus on identifying the most suitable candidates or options based on specific criteria that align with our goals. This involves a thorough evaluation to ensure we're choosing what best fits our needs. Next, we often use a combination of methods, whether that's interviews, assessments, or data analysis, to get a comprehensive view of each option. The goal here is to make informed decisions, not just quick ones. It's also important to highlight that the selection process isn't just about filtering out the less suitable options. It's about finding the best fit that can contribute positively to our overall objectives. When we do this effectively, it helps us build stronger teams, better projects, and ultimately achieve greater success. So, as you see, the selection process is a key step that connects our initial ideas with the implementation phase, ensuring that we move forward with the right choices aligned with our vision. Let's take a closer look at the exam pattern. Understanding how the exam is structured is crucial for effective preparation. First, we'll see what types of questions to expect, whether multiple choice, descriptive, or a mix of both. This helps us tailor our study approach accordingly. Next, we'll look at the number of questions and the marks assigned to each, so we can prioritize our time and effort on sections that carry more weight. Also, it's important to note the duration of the exam, which influences how we pace ourselves. Lastly, I'll emphasize the significance of understanding the marking scheme, including any negative marking, so we can avoid careless mistakes. Remember, knowing the pattern helps us strategize and boosts our confidence on the exam day. Let's talk about application fees. These are the costs associated with submitting your application. They serve as a way to cover the administrative expenses involved in processing your application. It's important to note that these fees can vary depending on the program or institution you're applying to. Paying the application fee is often a necessary step to ensure your application is reviewed. Sometimes, fee waivers are available for applicants who qualify, which can help make the process more accessible. Understanding these fees and planning for them is crucial because they are part of the overall application process. They also highlight the importance of being prepared and organized early on, so you don't encounter surprises when submitting your materials. Overall, application fees are a standard part of the process, and being aware of them helps you manage your application timeline and budget effectively. Let's take a closer look at some of the important dates that have shaped this project. These dates are really key milestones that mark our progress and help us stay on track. Understanding these deadlines ensures everyone is aligned and aware of when critical tasks need to be completed. As we move through the timeline, you'll see how each date connects to the overall theme of maintaining momentum and achieving our goals efficiently. Keeping these dates in mind will help us stay focused and motivated as we work towards successful completion. Let's talk about how to apply online. First, you'll want to start by visiting the official website of the organization or program you're interested in. Make sure to gather all the necessary information, like application deadlines and required documents. It's important to create a secure and reliable internet connection so you can complete your application smoothly. When filling out the form, double-check all your entries for accuracy. This helps avoid delays or issues later on. Upload any supporting documents, such as transcripts or letters of recommendation, making sure they meet the specified formats and size limits. Before submitting, review everything carefully to ensure all information is correct and complete. Once you're satisfied, hit the Submit button and keep a copy of your confirmation for your records. Applying online is a straightforward process when you stay organized and attentive to detail. This approach aligns with the overall theme of using digital tools efficiently to streamline your application journey. Let's now look at some preparation tips that can really make a difference. First, it's essential to thoroughly understand your material. The more familiar you are with your content, the more confident you'll feel during your presentation. This confidence helps engage your audience and makes your message more impactful. Next, practice your delivery multiple times. Rehearsing helps you smooth out any awkward parts and allows you to get comfortable with your packing and tone. It also helps you identify areas where you might need to clarify or simplify your message. Another important tip is to anticipate questions or challenges from your audience. Thinking through these in advance allows you to prepare clear, thoughtful responses, which adds to your credibility and professionalism. Lastly, connect your preparation to the overall theme of your presentation. When you understand how each point ties into your main message, your delivery becomes more cohesive and compelling. So, keep these tips in mind to ensure you're well prepared and ready to deliver a memorable presentation. Let's wrap things up by showing you how you can stay connected with Talent Bridge. You can visit our website at talentbridge.com to get more information, updates, and resources. We're also active on social media, so I encourage you to follow us on LinkedIn at @talentbridge, where we share professional insights and industry news. On Instagram, find us at @talentbridge, for visual updates and community highlights. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel at @talentbridge for videos that dive deeper into our offerings and success stories. Staying connected through these channels will help you stay informed and engaged with everything Talent Bridge has to offer. Thank you for being part of this journey, and I look forward to seeing you online.